Intense social connectivity is a blue zone attribute scrutinized for its potential role in supporting longevity. Does slobbery social contact count? More than two-thirds of U.S. households include a pet, including mine. In an awe-inspiring paper published in the prestigious journal Science, entitled Oxytocin Gaze Positive Loop and the Coevolution of Human-Dog Bonds, researchers found that petting or looking into the eyes of a canine companion leads to oxytocin relief in the brains of both the humans and the dogs, the same love hormone that bonds breastfeeding mothers to their infants. I was reading about the potential mechanisms by which having an animal companion might improve survival after a heart attack when I ran across a passage about a profound cardiovascular response when petting dogs or horses. This response usually takes the form of a significant reduction in the heart rate and blood pressure. I could totally see that. But then the next sentence made me do a double take. Unfortunately, we have no information about the physiologic responses of the person doing the petting. Oh, so they were talking about the heart rate and blood pressure of the animals. To my surprise, studies of the effects of companion animals on human health have, as one review put it, produced a mishmash of conflicting results. But a meta-analysis of studies involving more than 3 million people, followed for an average of a decade, found that canine companionship, for example, was associated with a 24% reduction in the risk of premature death. The authors suggested that enhanced survival may be a result of increased physical activity from walking the dog. That could also help explain why pet ownership has been associated with a lower risk of frailty. Of course, this too could be reverse causation, where people who are already active are more likely to get a dog in the first place, but the greater issue may be confounding factors. Pet owners tend to be younger, wealthier, more educated, and more married. Sadly, when these types of elements are taken into account, the significant mortality risk reduction disappears. The same appears to be true for pet ownership in general. The higher survival rate becomes statistically insignificant once confounding factors like socioeconomic factors are taken into account. When it comes specifically to cats, confounding can work in the opposite direction. Given evidence that social support may help with survival after a heart attack, a number of studies have been undertaken to see if pet ownership can help. One study found that cat owners had a significantly greater risk of death. This may be because they appear to not only be more likely to be sedentary than people with dogs, who may be going on more walks, but cat owners may also be more sedentary than people without any pets at all. Given the pitfalls of trying to impute cause and effect from observational studies, I was so excited to see a randomized controlled trial that actually put pet ownership to the test. Don't get your hopes up too much, though. The title was Effective Pet Insects on the Psychological Health of Community-Dwelling Elderly People, a single-blinded, randomized controlled trial. The pets were crickets. But compared to the control group, older individuals, average age 72, randomized to take care of crickets, experienced a significantly greater improvement in depression, cognitive status, and mental quality of life. So maybe there's hope for Fido yet. Most studies on pets and human health are snapshot-in-time studies, where it's impossible to know which came first. But longitudinal studies over time have shown that dog walkers are indeed more likely to achieve recommended activity levels. Sadly, only a minority, only about a third, of older dog owners were found to even walk their dogs 3 times a week. To maximize the benefits for pooch and person alike, here's wise advice from a medical journal article published in 1925. The best prescription to be written for a walk is to take a dog.